The creator of Deadpool dropped a massive hint on the possible villain for Deadpool 3. During an interview on stage at Nerdist House, our kick-ass space at San Diego Comic-Con, Patrick A. Reed and Deadpool creator Rob Liefeld had a little conversation that pretty strongly hints that a classic X-Men villain might appear in Deadpool 3. And in case you're the type to get super offended at really early possible plot details, well, consider this your spoiler warning, Your Majesty. If you don't want this hot knowledge, hop inside your nearest taxi and take a ride someplace where you won't hear or see any of this.
Oh, I shit my pants.
Actually, that may have been me.
As a longtime nerd and fanboy, I was sitting there being like, is Strife going to show up? Is that going to be tagged?
Do you really hire Josh Brolin if you don't want him to play both roles? And just, can we give love to Josh Brolin? Holy crap, Josh Brolin is so good! And I sweated that casting like nothing. I would have the night sweats. I was sweating that, man. You can't get it that right with Ryan. And then you got to land Cable, and they landed him. Josh is perfect. Zazie Beetz, perfect. We are perfectly assembled for an X-Force movie. And how do you not scratch that Strife itch, right?
I mean, for those of us that are, fanboys, yes.
There's an entire comic convention with New Mutants 100. Go buy those copies now. There's cheap copies. They reprinted it 5 times.
Yeah, there's a gold cover and
a silver cover. You do know your stuff.
X-Men fans know New Mutants number 100 as the book assembling the first iteration of the X-Force team before revealing the villain Strife's true identity, Cable. Well, a clone of Cable, anyway. Raised by Apocalypse and leader of the Mutant Liberation Front, Strife was a major antagonist for Cable's newly formed X-Force in its earliest days. So having him appear in Deadpool 3 makes a lot of sense, especially if that means Josh Brolin has to pull a full-blown Parent Trap situation and play both roles. But just because Rob Liefeld says that Strife might show up doesn't mean he'll do it in the same way he did in the comics. The Deadpool movies so far have taken great joy in playing with fans' expectations of what big-budget superhero movies can be. If you don't believe me, well, I don't know, just ask the entire X-Force. At this point, anytime a Deadpool movie promises to bring in more classic X-Men characters, we have to approach it with caution because chances are it's just going to be another elaborate and hilariously violent joke. That said, I hope this actually happens because Josh Brolin just so happens to be my favorite person of all time.
So you're an indoorsy person?
Yeah.
You're not pale, you're pink.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm
like a rat.
Classic Brolin. But what do you think? Should we take Rob Liefeld at his word? Will Strife be the big bad in Deadpool 3? Or is this just another X-Force shaped misdirection? Let's discuss. Anyway, thanks for watching, like and share this video, and until the next time your insane clone comes back in time to murder you and your mutant pals, remember to join us at Nerdist.com.
We will be known as X-Force.
Isn't that a little derivative?
You're absolutely right. Now, cue the music.
Man, it's too good. It's just my BFF Josh Brolin. It's just how we do. Oh snap!